Hello, today I would like to talk to you about the Jungle Camp, the TV show that we can currently watch in Germany. So I guess that most of you know about this Jungle Camp TV show. Is that trash TV? Yes or no? So I leave that decision up to you. But nevertheless, what is very interesting is that we can really observe people in an environment, in a surrounding that is unusual for them, in a restricted environment. And we can not only observe, we can also analyze. And let's take, for example, the model of the team development by Tuckman. That is very, very interesting to apply that model to what we see in that TV show. And that model is also known as the so-called arming stages of team development. And the very first one is the stage of the forming. So forming means it's the stage of orientation when people come together, they did not know each other before, and they have to learn about the other people. So they observe and watch, are more or less reluctant, still polite, and get to know each other. So that's the stage of really orientation, where nobody really knows, okay, which is my role in this team, in this setting here. And then what is very obvious in that TV show is that we can observe, and in Germany we could already, that from the first stage of forming it goes into the storming phase, which is actually that one that is about frustration. So we have first conflicts. Now people know each other more or less, and they see that there are others who might be stronger as they are. Or we have two alpha types coming in collision to each other. So frustration, conflict, people really have to find their position in that team, and that is not always amusing. So solving these conflicts is something that we can also observe in that TV show, and it leads us from the storming phase to the so-called norming phase. So that is the phase where people really now set up clear rules, and it's the stage of, let's say, somehow clarifying responsibilities and tasks. So now people know each other, they know which are my strengths, which are yours, and where do we have weaknesses. And they also start to decide, so who could be the celebrity, the one who is the best to, let's say, cope with certain challenges, even if they do not decide on their own, because in the end the spectators do that. But so that's the phase where they came out of storming and where more or less situation is clear, and they learn to live with each other in that camp. Coming to the fourth phase, which is the one of performing. So that's the phase in a normal team development of productivity, production. So we can wonder, what do they produce in that camp? Well, actually, it's the situation where they really live with each other. There's more or less a kind of routine, and they do not have to discuss everything every day again. So that's the really performing phase. I would say the fifth phase, that is the adjourning by Tuckman, is something that does not really take place in the camp. It's more or less when the TV channel after that show brings all the people together again, and they reflect and laugh and discuss what has happened in that TV show. I'm not absolutely sure if they really do a kind of lessons learned in the setting of that coming together on TV again, but I'm pretty sure that everyone more or less does a lessons learned for himself, for herself, and absolutely people learn something for their life. So call that trash TV, yes or no, but you see, it's very interesting to apply certain models that we have in psychology, that we have in communication, and the Tuckman team development phases is one that is suitable for that. Thank you.